Hey there and welcome on back. As always, I'm Carl with Target's Attitude, absent-minded professor of knives and all things sharp. So I'm back, grab your pens and papers, class is about to begin. Today, we're taking a look at another one from Ruike. Yes, a new one from Ruike. The P662 to be exact. But before we take a look at the actual knife, need to do a little syllabus work first, of course. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. We do primarily knife reviews, plus a few reviews of camping and survival gear. We also do a couple other video series, including one on helping put together your own emergency kit or bug out bag, as they're often called. And we've got one that comes out on Mondays that's Knife Basics, What Your Daddy Forgot to Teach You. It helps those who are new to the knife world to figure out what the rest of us are talking about. For those of you who've come back, well, thank you for coming back again. Glad to see you again. Just got one question for you. Have you subscribed yet? Yeah, that's right. Have you subscribed yet? I mean, come on. It's such a simple thing. You just hit that button right down there. Then after that, you hit this button beside it that looks like a little bell. That way you get notified every time I do a new video. It's a win-win situation. Win for you because you get notified every time I do a neat new video. Win for me because, let's be honest, the more subscribers I have, the easier it is to get these neat new things. Oh, you have subscribed. Why did you let me run on then? Oh well. Anyway, on to the knife tonight. As I said, it's one of the newer ones from Ruike. It's the P662. Smaller knife than most of the Ruikes. Still a nice size knife, very comfortable in the hand. The blade is only 2.88 inches long. It's 3 3/4 inches closed, so yeah, it's not a very big knife at all. It is not a flipper. There's no extended tang. It's got a thumb stud instead. It does open very nicely, very easily. Doesn't quite have a fidget factor that you'd expect from a traditional flipper or from some knives like, say, a Spyderco. But it still opens very smoothly, very easily, which I would expect from Ruike. The handle scales are black G10, nicely textured, so you aren't likely to get slippery when they're wet. It's a little squarish, but not too bad. The brown at the edge is enough that it doesn't feel uncomfortable in the grip. Very little jimping on the back, and it's kind of behind where my thumb would normally fall, but it's there. The blade is, well, technically it's a drop point, but it's what a lot of people are starting to call a harpoon style. As it comes down, dips, and then comes back up, and you've got a false edge from that little dip all the way to the point, which gives a rather striking appearance. Quite nice. The blade itself is, as almost all Ruikes are, 14C28N. I understand they are doing a cryo treatment on these to get them just that little bit harder, which is nice. The harder steel without making it brittle, the longer it's going to hold an edge. But if you go too far in making it hard, the steel's going to get brittle and it's going to break more easily. Not a good combination. So how did they do on this? Looks pretty nice to me, but we'll see in just a minute. Oh, pocket clip. It's set for right hand carry tip up, and unfortunately you can't switch it. However, they have done the back space bar in such a way that you can put a lanyard on here if you wanted to, which is nice. Especially in colder climates where you have to reach into your pocket with a glove on. Lanyard makes it much easier to pull it out. Let's get on down to the test, shall we? See what this does and how it does it. As always, standard piece of tape, paper, and this is straight out of the box. No touch-up, no sharpening, no nothing. Let's see how it does. Yeah. Making very short work of that, isn't it? Let's see here. Cardboard. Just a minute. Running out of cardboard. So, you know what? See here. Straight through. No problem whatsoever. That was fast work, wasn't it? Just to make it even faster. Yeah. Going to shred up a box without even trying. That is sweet. And yes, darling, I will vacuum the rug when I'm done. So, we've got paper, we've got cardboard, big tea bottle. Let's see how it does for opening hang packages. Again, and without any real problem. And just right on around, no sweat. Easy peasy. Paracord. I'm going to have to get some more paracord here soon, but see here. Standard loop. Like butter. Smaller loop that's getting a little hard to hold on to, but still. Straight through. Of course, that's a thin blade. It's flat ground, so that's making it quite nice indeed. Always helps. Let's see here. Zip tie. Alright, yeah, I should be doing leather first, but let's go ahead with the zip tie. Why not? Doesn't hurt to change the order up a little bit. So, standard loop with zip tie. Won't come undone. Do you need to get a pair of diagonal cutters? Well, let's do it. Yeah. Not as light as I did that one, obviously. That one did pretty well. Let's see about shortening it up this way. 1, 2. Very sweet. Of course, that's harsher on the edge, but let's see how it handles heavy cowhide. I want to start by this. Okay. Don't know that I'd use this as a skinning knife, but if you want to use it as a craft knife to do some leather work, looks like you're going to be able to make yourself a pair of chaps or even a sheath without too much trouble. Because it sure took that apart fast. Even small pieces of leather, it's just getting it right apart. Gorgeous. So let's see here. We've done paper, we've done cardboard, we've done with hang package testing, paracord, leather, zip ties. Only thing left is wood. The way this thing has been going. Now the size of this, I sure wouldn't use this for any bushcrafting, but I think it would probably do real well at whittling, so let's see here. Got ourselves a standard piece of wood for my wood shop. Let's see what we can do here. feathering it up nicely. This is, yeah, I don't have enough there to baton even with a glove on my hand. Well, maybe I do. Let's see here. Ever since I had one knife decide to get bloodthirsty on me, I just won't baton wood without a glove on. Or to be more exact, my wife won't let me baton wood without a glove on. So let's see here. Well, yeah. Still, I got a little nick in the glove because that tip is extremely short. So I wouldn't have recommended batoning with it, but it's still, yeah. I would do it if you absolutely wanted to risk ruining your knife or cutting the hell out of your hand, which is impressive as all get out. So there you have it. It's Ruike P662. B. I gotta add the B on. One of their smaller knives, but definitely sweet one. Would make a nice gentleman's go-to-meeting knife, really. A little bit more standard, more stylish than your standard pocket knife, but definitely does a real good job. Almost forgot. Let's make sure we didn't do any damage to this thing. It sure doesn't feel like it, though. Yeah. That is sweet as all get out. And not a bad price. I mean, all this excellent quality steel, great attention to detail. I mean, look how nicely centered that is. And yet the minimum advertised price is only $27.95. Just retail is $34.95. I wouldn't hesitate to pay $35 for this and at all. Don't know about you, but wow. But there you have it. Only drawback is it is China made. But even then, I don't think I'm going to let that hold me against it. Whether you do is up to you. But in the meantime, got to get going here. Got to get, yeah, I got to do something with my son here. But in the meantime, you take care of yourself. I wish you luck. As always, remember, maybe ability decides what you can do. Maybe necessity that decides what you will do. It's attitude that decides how well you do it. So go and do something. Even if it's just watching one of these two videos right over here, or subscribing right over here. Do it with attitude. See you now. Bye now.